Alright everybody, welcome back to Gaming News and Breakdowns, and in today's video we are going to be going over a bit of controversy that has been going on within the Helldivers 2 community. Now, there have been a lot of hot topics recently within the community, from the Coyote getting stealth nerfed, as well as just the overall state of the game regarding the balance update that happened a few days ago. However, this video is not actually going over anything that happened in game, but rather some unfortunate events that ended up leading to multiple content creators getting copyright strikes on their channels. So without further ado, let's get into it. Before we get into what actually happened with the content creators and the overall topic of the video, I do want to preface the video saying that I will not be showing any screenshots of leaked content or anything that has been shown to the public without Arrowheads themselves publishing it. That is primarily what led to a lot of the issues that we're going to talk about today. So there won't be any images or screenshots or anything like that from any articles or any leaks. However, we are going to be talking about it, so I do hope you enjoy the gameplay in the background, because that will be the only thing playing. There won't be any images or anything like that. But regardless, let's get into what actually happened. So if you are a part of the Helldivers community and you watch videos on Helldivers, you look up either information on the game or what loadouts are doing well or anything like that, you probably have stumbled upon a YouTuber by the name of Eravin. Now, Eravin is a YouTuber that covers Helldivers content, and he is one of the YouTubers that we're actually going to be talking about today. Now, I remember I was up late the other night. I'm not sure how long it's going to be once this video gets published, but the other night I was up late and I saw that he had posted a video on a new war bond coming out. Now, to my knowledge, I had taken a break from the game. I was playing Pokemon at the time, Pokemon Legends ZA, and I saw that he had posted a video on a new war bond. And for me, I was like, oh, let's see what came out. Like, I wasn't aware that a new war bond came out. Let's see what's in it. And he talks about how it hasn't come out yet and how there was a delay due to the balance change update, which to me made sense because for months people had been talking about how things in the game were broken, some things weren't working as intended. To me, it made sense that Arrowhead took a break from, releasing war bonds in order to fix the assets in the game that are actually broken, but are causing issues in the game like right now, as opposed to worrying about adding things that aren't yet in the game or yet available. And so, even though the content has not come out yet and hasn't actually been officially, posted in a trailer or announced even, the files for the game, to my knowledge, were able to be data mined. So we were able to see a lot of the content that is releasing. And so what Erwin did was he did a video on the new war bond, talked about the new armor passive, the new guns, the new stratagems, different aspects of the war bond. And he did include some images that had been data mined. And basically, this is what got him in trouble. So what ended up happening was a group called MarkScan Enforcement had made a copyright strike on Eravin's channel. And so, not knowing what MarkScan Enforcement was, I looked it up, as well as many others looked it up, and it turns out that they are a group that can go in and search for copyrighted material, and one of their clients happens to be Sony. So they found that Eravin and, to my knowledge, another creator called by the name of Dripku. I do not know any of his content, so if I am mistaken on that knowledge, I apologize, but to my knowledge, him and, well, I guess both of them ended up getting copyright strikes due to using the leaked screenshots as well as talking about the new war bond. And keep in mind, the war bond has not been released. It hasn't even really been announced. There's been no announcement by Arrowhead, unless like this video comes out tomorrow and they decide to drop a trailer for it. But the as of the time of recording this, there's no, like, it hasn't even been announced yet. We only know about it through leaks. So, shortly after Eravin got the copyright strike on his account, he created a post on his YouTube channel saying, basically warning other content creators. I myself did not read the post, but through people screenshotting it and reading it and basically reciting what he said. He was basically warning other content creators to not touch the subject, to steer clear of the subject, and basically keep themselves safe by not putting them in a position to get a copyright strike on their channel. Now, I'm not sure if the strikes are still there. Eravin and to my knowledge, Dripku, both of them have taken down their video, as well as Eravin has actually deleted that post. That's why I say people taking screenshots. Eravin has deleted the post warning other content creators. However, he says that he did it on his own. He wasn't told to do that. So a little unsure as to why, but that's what he says. So however, this ultimately has not sat well with the community at large. Eravin is a pretty big content creator. I was watching a video on Helldivers the other day, and basically in the comment section, every single comment was talking about this subject. It was talking about how he got a copyright strike and basically how unfair it was. And so, a lot of people side with Eravin. A lot of people are also siding with Sony. It is unreleased content and people did make videos on it. However, there was no warning. No one knew that if they were to make a video on it, then this would get, that they would get a copyright strike. It was information that is out there already, and who could have guessed? I guess. I guess there are rules, but regardless, that is the situation right now. As of the time of making this video, like I said before, I'm not sure if the copyright strikes are still on both the channels, but to my knowledge, they are trying to get them off. They've already taken down the videos, and yeah. So some people believe that Sony was made aware of these videos due to an article that was released actually recommending Eravin's video as well as some other content creators. There was a article posted by Fandom Wire basically, talking about the war bond and not necessarily promoting it, but more so just acknowledging that information was out about it, and that basically discussing the theme, which I will not be discussing here because I don't want to risk anything. However, the theme is very clear on this war bond, so this article was going over that. However, very interestingly, there was a link directly to Eravin's channel in this article. They were recommending that if you wanted more information, you could go to his video and check out what was what is scheduled to be coming out. And so yeah, that's pretty much where it started. After that video was released, that's when the copyright strikes started coming down. So the real question is, why are these creators getting copyright striked? Why are they getting punished? Funny enough, it actually turns out that some other content creators are not getting punished because of what they show. So some of the new missions and new locations are being leaked. There are many different things coming in an update that is probably scheduled to be soon, and people who are posting about it are not getting copyright striked. And so what the main thought here is that people who are posting the war bond itself, footage of the items in the war bond, screenshots of the war bond, and anything like that, they are the ones getting targeted by MarkScan. They are the ones that are getting the strikes. And the reason for this is because the war bond is a paid asset in the game. Yes, you can farm super credits in game and earn it for free. However, most people don't do that. Most people will just spend the $10 and get the war bond. Other people who are posting just gameplay of the new content, the new missions, the new planets that are going to be available in an update very soon, they are not getting copyrighted. This highly backs the theory that the reason why people are getting copyright strike is because the war bond is a paid asset. They think that, it could affect sales on the war bond. And if you think about it, it kind of makes sense because the missions themselves are free. The planets themselves are free. When Helldivers 2 has an update, most of the update is free to play. Think about this most recent update. Every player can dive on Oshone. Sorry if I mispronounced that. But every free-to-play player can dive on Oshone. Every free-to-play diver can, play on the new maps with the bug caves and, basically the Into the Unjust update itself is free. That is very important because every player is going to get that anyway. What is not free is the Dust Devils War Bond, which is the equivalent of this War Bond that is being shown and is the ultimate reason as to why these channels are getting copyright strikes, because Sony is afraid that, it will affect sales if people see it early. I guess people are going to see it early anyway, though, because I'm assuming they're going to post a trailer soon. However, basically, the war bond is a paid asset, and any content being shown that has to do with the war bond, any content shown that has to do with the war bond could potentially affect sales, could affect players' moods on, what is being sold, how they're going to spend their money in the game. And yeah, that is the ultimate reason why these channels are getting copyright struck. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you guys think this is the reason why? Do you think it's fair that these channels are getting copyright strikes? And just let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm very curious to see what you guys think. I plan on getting out some more videos. I have a video scheduled coming out talking about a very important update also with Sony. However, this one is not necessarily a negative one. It's more so a positive thing. So look out for that one coming out very soon. And as always, I am going to leave the rest of the background gameplay until the end of the mission. So if you'd like to stick around for that, please enjoy. If not, I have another video that you can watch on the top right of the screen right now. I hope to see you all in another video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care.
Requesting air support. Calling down a sentry.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Spot. Out.
Dropship! Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Holding in reinforcements.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Reloading! Hold the ground!
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery. Extraction is available. Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery. 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 Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Testing advanced weaponry! Follow me!
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery. Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery. Objective critical stratagem available. Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery. Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
I got the terminal! Hellbomb armed! Clear the area!
Objective critical stratagem available.
Requesting backpack.
Calling in a hellbomb! Calling down a support weapon!
Tagging map. Southeast. 100 meters.
Engaging terminal. Hellbomb armed! Clear the area!
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Their lives were in ours.
Reloading!
Spot fabricator.
Attacking
End
at
of position.
southeast, 100 meters.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry.
New mag!
Dropping a pin. Northeast. 100 meters.
Sending in an eagle.
Here comes the cavalry.
Listen at 20 minutes remaining. Extraction is available.
Reinforcing. Calling down supplies. Injury? What injury? Reloading! Back empty! You man!
Locate that. Never mind. Southwest. Sending in an eagle.
Orbital inbound! Flight.
Extraction is available.
Northwest.
Calling in reinforcements! You man!
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
How'd you like the taste of freedom? Wings supply beacon! Calling down a sentry! Reloading!
ETA T-minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
You man!
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
You man! Requesting air support!
T-minus 30 seconds.
100 meters. attacking mass. North.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
Come on, arriving at coordinates. Falcon 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing. Falcon 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
Reinforcement budget depleted.
Countdown complete. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
This city will soon be a shining beacon of freedom once more.